Hey there, Internet. Welcome to the Hard On Gear channel, where I discuss and review my used and abused knives and gear. Okay, another super quick knife of the week. Also, this week's Monday upload, because I've got another freaking cold, about the 47th one I've had this year, thanks to the Army and close living quarters and hampered immune systems due to wearing masks for a couple years and all that good stuff. But anyways, here's the knives I carried this past week. Pretty similar, as you'll notice. In fact, the same exact knives, because I wanted to try and give the CEO another chance. Also, the Blur was in my pocket the previous week as well. I just totally forgot to haul it out of my right side because it does have that right-hand pocket clip, and I totally don't normally keep knives on my offhand, so I forgot it was there. But the Toor Anaconda got a few uses. Typically kept on my left side, 9 o'clock position, upright inside the waist. The Izula on the opposite side, handle down. Got a little bit of use, but not that much this week. The Leatherman Signal gets hauled out for at least one or two stupid things, just for the pliers or maybe the screwdriver. It's pretty much always on my person now that I'm not doing as many things with rifles and stuff. Just currently working in that canteen setting like I mentioned, and I'll be home on Civvy side for Christmas leave the next few weeks. The Signal will be in my pocket most of the time. The CEO and the Blur on opposite side, the CEO on my primary left hand, tried to use a little bit more this week. And as I got fondling with it, or fondling it rather, and just kind of playing around with the action and looking at the overall design and build, or the cost of this knife and what it is, it's actually pretty sweet. And I got more and more compliments on it just from kind of fiddling around on it, people looking at me a little surprised as to how small and sleek it was. And they kind of tracked what it was meant to be, which is a small little suit pocket knife or something along that lines. But the Blur, I tried to use it, although I always forget it's in that offhand pocket. And, that's been the ultimate issue with me getting use of the Blur, or use with the Blur, since I've purchased it a couple years ago, or a year and a half ago, I guess. But we'll keep trying, and eventually we'll get some use out of it. But, yeah, so overall, knives that I've used this week, I went out of my way to try and give a little bit of redemption to the CEO, because it did not give me everything I needed before. As an overall slicer, pretty good until the blade steel wears down, which again, not the best blade steel as I mentioned last week, but it's still pretty damn slick. And as long as I have multiple knives here, so I have other knives sharp when I need them, not really an issue, which I'll make a different video on that, because that really is one of the benefits of carrying multiple knives. You always have one sharp if you do happen to dull one up throughout the day. So that's it for this knife of the week, episode 3. Sorry for the condensed uploads along with the Monday upload this week, but next week I will have actual filming space and time, and not be stuck in a room full of other dudes. So look forward to that, and I'll have some pretty sweet content coming up, as the ESEE Izula 2 is now 2 years old. So I'll be able to do a long-term gear review on that bad boy coming up soon. So keep an eye out for all that sweet stuff coming up in the next few weeks. If you like these Knife of the Week videos, or you think there could be some things done differently, just let me know down in the comments, and feel free to give a like if you want to see more of these, which there probably will be regardless. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Again, like button's always the best way to give this channel a little bump if you'd like. And we'll see you on the next one. This is the Hard On Gear channel, signing off.